Greetings everyone. Today I am going to be cleaning the corrosive salts out of my Mauser. I didn't shoot so much ammo today. I fired maybe 20 rounds. This ammo worked pretty damn well. The Mauser is not zeroed yet, but it is a start. I'm a little out of breath because I was just fighting the bolt because it decided to decock on me. So when I was disassembling, so that's obviously a problem. So my solution here is going to be ammonia. And that is going to get rid of all corrosive salts. This ammo ran great, other than a few hiccups. So the hiccups were a few. It was only like 3 rounds. A few of the 3 rounds did not want to chamber. I don't know why, but they just straight up refused to chamber. Also, this rifle now hits mega high. It's like this thing is zeroed at like 300 yards or something for a battle zero. That's absurd. But I have the front sight. It hit in line with the 50-yard target, so I'm going to say it's almost zeroed. I just don't have a precision tool to do an actual like precise zero. And yeah, I'm gonna get in there with a little bit more ammonia. I'm gonna pour oh my god, this is gonna be a mess. I'm gonna just yep, there we go. And that should be all I need to do for that. This ammo didn't smell weird either. Also, no light strikes, no hang fires, no oddities at all. It was just, it didn't run the chamber very well. And I still, Jesus Christ, hair. And I still don't know why. This is 1950s Yugo ammo. So I'm very, very glad that there were no, get out of here, hair. That there were no, God, I'm a mess today. There were no, like, weird things that happened other than those mild malfunctions. Is this even the right caliber? Yeah. Okay. Right, this thing's a 31 caliber rifle, technically. Not a straight up 30 cal. Okay. That should be good. I fired maybe 20 rounds. I was just trying to get this thing mostly zero because I don't have a precision tool yet. I will get a precision tool, and I will get this thing much more zeroed. And as you can see, the front sight post, or hood, is off, and it's actually in this little guy right here. Let me actually... Here it is. Just a little guy. That was a pain in the ass to take off. And it nearly took off when we hit it off with a hammer. Just took a mallet to it and tapped it off. I like this rifle. By the way, the recoil of this ammo, I'm just going to straight up dunk this. The recoil of this ammo versus PPU is, it's a little more. Just a bit more. This is higher pressure stuff, right? It is moving faster. And it's still 196 grain. Okay, moment of truth. What color does this come out? Black. Beautiful. So yeah, this ammo is decently high quality. Also, the corrosion is dead. That is straight up murder on the corrosion. So, the corrosive salts are acidic. Ammonia is basic. It's just chemistry. And I'm going to dunk it again. This is probably way more than I need, and I also have some gun scrubber and rim oil to finish up. There we go, lovely. And then I'm going to take a paper towel with a little bit of ammonia, like that, and get the magazine and everything else. So, I know I only fired 20 rounds, so of course this ammo is going to look fairly clean. But if it comes out black, then I'm going to say it's clean ammo. This ammo has a pretty good reputation, and I completely believe the reputation. Like, seeing is believing. And I'm still so happy. There are, again, I'm just going to have to say it again. No light strikes, no hang fires, no odd pressure, no duds. other than the ones that didn't want to feed. Although, I think one or two, I think it was like two of them, we just, I actually put it back into the rifle and it lined up again and it just went in and bang, I am just making absolutely sure there are 0 corrosive salts anywhere. And the best I can do for the inside of this bolt really is just to pour ammonia in there. But what I can do actually, this should work. I've done this before. When I first cleaned this bolt, it had gnarly crap in it. So, just take it and soak and just sort of feed it in there. That is a really tight fit. I don't think I'm going to actually be able to get it in there, but whatever. That got some ammonia down in there. So now, the ammonia is done. I don't need it anymore. So let's just, so I need that again. And now it is time for the gun scrubber. I'm going to go ahead and hit the barrel, then I'm going to hit the bolt with the gun scrubber, and then the rem oil. Sometimes I have a problem disassembling this bolt. Like I said, it decocks, and when that happens, I have to recock it on my desk. This spring is mega heavy. I also ran into that problem at the range. It actually took some considerable effort to actually open the rifle again. But it just has a really heavy spring. I should have brought my PPU to compare, but I'll do that next time. I still have a lot of this Yugo ammo. No stripper clips, unfortunately. I don't know why this, I don't know why I landed on the few rounds that were just funky. I'm wondering if anyone else have had that problem. By the way, this was Yugoslavian M49 ball from 1954. Now, really, the gun scrubber itself deals with corrosion. However, I'm not taking any chances. And yeah, I got I don't know if you can really tell, but I did get the roof sight replaced. And now this thing hits really, really, really high. It's better than it, well, if it was still hitting low, I could have just adjusted it for elevation, like put it to like 200 or 300, and then, I kind of wish it was still hitting low so I could just adjust it easily without, having to wing it effectively. I can show you the targets in a second, and I think I'm going to. We'll leave that be for now, and now it's time to hit the bolt. Now, really, I should be completely disassembling the bolt, but I really don't want to do that. And I mean, the bolt really doesn't have much left to disassemble. If I just get some oil and, the ammonia in there, I mean, the bolt really, the real main thing that gets dirty is the firing pin spring, right? So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the gun scrubber really, well, actually, I can just do this. I could just spray down in there. There we go. Give it a good shake. Yeah. And I'll let that evaporate for a moment while I go back to cleaning the bore. So, it was an okay range day. By the way, the recoil, I don't know if I said this, but the recoil versus PPU, not much different. A little more. It is a fast removing projectile. Because PPU 196 grain Mauser ammo is moving at about 2100 feet per second, not 2425. At least it's black. Well, it's coming out great now. I think, no, I'm going to keep going until these patches come out white. As long as the ammo works and you don't have oddities. I mean, I didn't think this thing was going to light strike. By the way, the casings, I should have saved it for you to show. They look actually perfect. There's no bulging. There's no cracks. The primers aren't blown out. They're not like pierced or super dented in. it just looks like what you would expect from decent quality ammo, to where there's really no sort of concern. So I think I will order this ammo again, but I'm hoping that the next batch, or it could have just been these few oddities, or it could have been my rifle, for all I know. And because it's so cheap, I'm going to order this ammo again eventually. Or I'm going to seek out Romanian, because Romanian ammo has another really good reputation. Anyway, these patches are coming out fairly clean, but there is still some crud. Oh, and the tool I was using was basically just a hammer spring, spring hammer. So not the most precise zeroing, but like I said, I'm going to get a more precise tool someday, to where I could actually just attach it to the end of the rifle and just slowly turn it and drift the front sight over to where it's zeroed at 50 and 100 yards. But 100 yards with this thing, I didn't even try. Just because of how high this thing was hitting. At 100, I would have been, well, I would have aimed lower at 100, but still, I wasn't going to try it. Just because I was like, man, this thing is hitting some stupid air. Like, hitting stupid high. Yeah, that basically came out clean. Yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and oil the barrel, and then I'm also going to oil the magazine, I'm going to oil the sear, oil everything. Absolutely, positively, everything. Alright, now, I'm going to go ahead and just spray some rim oil directly down into there. Turn it around, flip it around, up and down. You can see it in there. Now, to oil this, oil everything, get the main spring, absolutely everything, and I'm going to go ahead and put it back together, which is an easy process. And I'm also going to go ahead and oil the magazine. Probably not necessary, but whatever. The magazine follower in this thing is a bit funky. You can probably hear that, a little funk. And I'm also going to go ahead and pull the trigger and try and get some oil down into the trigger mechanism. I don't know if I can actually do this on this rifle. I think it went in there. I think that's good. I do the same thing for my Mauser. Although it's a lot easier to get into the trigger mechanism than the Mauser. Also, the Mauser bolt to put back together is, oh my god. It's real bad, it's real annoying. But this, I just screw it back into place. There we go. And then, we can, yep, that's nice and shiny with oil, that's what I like to see. The excess oil will evaporate off. Ooh, maybe that's not in the right position. Oh, it was in the right position. There we go. Good. And, alright, it's got the flag safety on. There we go, and beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, corrosion gone. Now, one last thing I want to show is the targets. So, give me a second. So there you go, 50. That's a 50. I was hitting, near the bullseye. I was very surprised by that, but that was before I got it like fully, pretty much fully zeroed, at least I think. And then the other target, after tapping it a bit, this is the result. Now, you see that one right there? That is pretty much in line with the bullseye, but you can see that the other ones, I was drifting it over, and yeah, like I said, I didn't shoot all that much. I was mostly shooting at the 25 to get a, try and at least like 0 to 25, then move it to 50. But with the sight drifter, I couldn't get it as precise as I would want. But there you have it. There's my Mauser right there. Yugo ammo worked fairly well, other than those 3 funky ones. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna blame the ammo there. I don't think it's really my rifle. It could also just be my rifle. I don't know. It's just odd. So the corrosion is gone. It's all oiled now, and I can just put it back on my wall. So yeah, I will probably have another video eventually when I get this thing fully zeroed and all that good stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching, and Trilby, we trust.